Day 10, Gila River, alternate, lots of splishy splashy, lots of spending time in the water. Trail started out at 8,000 feet today. That's where I camped last night. It ended up being quite cold. It was my second occasion on the trails, camping at 8,000 feet. The first one was on Burrow Mountain on Jack's Peak at about 8,000 feet. Relatively warm up there, at least by comparison to the top of the mountain ridge that I was on last night. Last night got chilly. Certainly no frost or anything like that, but it was chilly. Woke up, actually I kind of slept in this morning. I don't know why, maybe I was just being lazy. But got to the trail at about 8 o'clock, started hiking, ran into two other hikers this morning and hiked with them kind of off and on for about 6 miles. And that brought me to the intersection with the Gila River, where the trail actually goes up the Gila River for the better part of, I want to say, about 16 miles. From that point, I don't know how many times the trail goes into and across the river, but it's a lot. One of the guys I was hiking with said it goes through 52 times. That is conceivable. Somewhere between 30 and 50 times. It's basically the trail goes across the river, and then you got a trail for half mile or so. Then it goes back across the river and then trail for another half mile or so. So back and forth across the river. It was, I don't know, at first it was kind of frustrating. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It slowed progress significantly just because you're not going 3.5 miles an hour through a river. Plus a whole bunch of times there was more like bushwhacking conditions than really a trail. The trail kind of just was hit and miss. It would disappear from time to time. So it was frustrating that the pace was slowed, but it was cool because it was so different. I kept thinking back and thinking that only like 7 days ago I was in the heart of a desert, and now I'm walking through a river for 15 miles. A pretty big river, at least by comparison to anything that I've seen on trail so far. Ended up doing 25 miles today along the Gila River mostly. Bringing me to where I am right now is actually 25 and a half miles. I could have gone a little farther. Maybe that's the recurrent theme of these videos, is I could have gone farther, I could have gone farther, I could have gone farther. But it is 7 o'clock now. Actually, it's closer to like 7:30, so the sun sets in about a half hour. And Doc Campbell's, my next resupply point, they close at 5 o'clock, so there's not really any need to go in there anyway. There might be a place where I can camp there. Not really sure, but I know I can camp here, so I posted up. This is 1 mile away from Doc Campbell's. So I will actually sleep in tomorrow. It would be kind of nice because Doc Campbell's doesn't open until 10. I've been told I have to try the ice cream there. It sounds like they've got a couple other good hiker amenities. Tomorrow will probably be a Nero day. I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to get a shower while I'm there. There's a hot springs somewhere around there. There's a cliff dwelling site tomorrow as well. I'm kind of excited to see that, the Gila River cliff dwelling. It's a little bit off trail, but I don't really care. I want to go see it. So probably going to hike under 10 miles tomorrow. I'll spend most of my time at Doc Campbell's just resting and relaxing, because the next stretch of trail is, I don't know how many miles, but it's about 5.5 days to Pie Town from Doc Campbell's. So even though this was a short stretch, there's not much need for me to go and take a short day in terms of my feet and in terms of how I'm feeling physically. It's probably just a good idea because it's going to be my last opportunity for it this week. Overall though, really, really good day today. Enjoyed the fact that things were just a little different. Enjoyed the fact that I'm around water. As you can maybe see in the video, I'm not quite sure, it's quite overcast tonight. It's been overcast throughout the entire day. Never rained. I don't know if rain is in the forecast. I don't think so. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think I'm going to put my rain fly on tonight. That will probably be a mistake. But I'm tired, and I don't want to put my rain fly on. So that is day number 10 of the Continental Divide Trail, putting me somewhere around mile 225 total. Not doing so bad. I think I'm going to call this one a success. So, as always, thanks for watching. I'll check in tomorrow.